Every time you pick up a skincare product, you're holding a physical manifestation of invisible market forces. That elegant bottle with the golden pump, it costs more to produce than the cream inside. The shelf at your favorite store, a battleground where brands compete to please big box stores, not rejuvenate your skin. Behind each product lies a universe of business decisions, market pressures, and psychological tactics designed to transform ordinary skin concerns into urgent needs requiring specialized solutions. These are the hidden economics of the skincare industry. The gleaming bottles, airless pumps, and weighted glass jars that house your skincare products aren't just containers. They're the starring characters in an economic sleight of hand that shapes the entire industry. When you hold that $75 serum in your hand, you might imagine most of your money goes toward rare ingredients or innovative formulations. The reality? You're primarily paying for the experience of luxury, not the formula itself. Industry insiders reveal a startling truth. Companies routinely spend more on a product's packaging than on the actual formula inside. This inverted value proposition isn't accidental. It's strategic. In a crowded marketplace where formulations are surprisingly similar, packaging becomes a critical differentiator. The weight of a jar or the satisfying click of a cap, these sensory experiences add to the premium feel. It's well known in marketing that our brains interpret heavy as quality. Brands also must make sure their products photograph well for Instagram and design their packaging accordingly. The chemist's work takes a backseat to the packaging designer's vision. Even products with ingredients that actually work have to play the game to survive in the skincare marketplace, investing in branding that adds to the cost of the product. Meanwhile, the environmental impact of this packaging-first approach creates another hidden cost, one that appears nowhere on the price tag. Single-use plastics, mixed materials that can't be recycled, and excessive outer packaging contribute to a growing crisis that extends far beyond your bathroom cabinet. The most remarkable aspect of this economic model, it works precisely because we allow it to. The theatrical experience of luxury packaging satisfies a psychological need that often matters more to consumers than the actual performance of the product. We buy the promise, the ritual, the experience, all contained not in the formula, but in the package that houses it. But the hidden economic influences go even deeper. That gleaming aisle of skincare products at your favorite beauty retailer, it's not a showcase of the best formulations. It's a carefully curated collection of brands that could weather a financial gauntlet most small companies simply cannot survive. The path to those pristine shelves is paved with invisible economic barriers that silently shape which products reach your hands. The most formidable of these barriers? The wholesale discount structure that fundamentally alters the economics of beauty. Consider a simple example. A small, innovative skincare brand creates a remarkable serum that costs $12 to produce. When sold directly through their own website at $40, they make a reasonable $28 profit that sustains their business. But the moment they seek wider distribution through a major beauty retailer, everything changes. Major retailers don't pay anything close to retail price. They typically demand wholesale discounts of 50 to 65%, with premium beauty stores often at the higher end of that spectrum. Suddenly, that $40 serum must be sold to the retailer for just $14 to $20. After production costs, the profit margin for the innovative brand shrinks dramatically, sometimes to near zero. This invisible economic structure creates a fascinating paradox. Gaining access to millions of potential customers often means sacrificing the very profit margins that would allow a company to serve them. But the wholesale discount is just the beginning. What remains hidden from the consumers is the labyrinth of additional costs brands must navigate to secure and maintain their precious shelf space with major retailers. There are slotting fees, the practice of charging brands simply for the privilege of shelf space before a single product is even sold. These slotting fees aren't small investments. They can range from $500 to $5,000 per store. The industry justification is that these fees compensate retailers for the risk of carrying new products, but they effectively create a pay-to-play environment that favors established brands with deep pockets. Perhaps most striking is that these fees exist regardless of consumer demand. Even products customers are actively seeking must pay this additional toll to reach retail shelves. Then there are the fixture fees, the complete financial responsibility for designing, building, and installing the physical displays that hold products in store. For a small brand, these can cost tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, a staggering investment with no guarantee of return. This economic structure creates a fascinating filtering effect on the market. Large conglomerate brands can easily absorb losses at one retailer because they make up the difference elsewhere. They can view certain retail partnerships as marketing expenses rather than profit centers. But for small, independent brands with groundbreaking formulations, these economics often make retail partnerships mathematically impossible. The result? The products that reach your hands have been pre-filtered, not by the effectiveness or innovation, but by their ability to withstand this economic gauntlet. Countless revolutionary formulations remain confined to small, direct-to-consumer operations, never reaching widespread awareness because their creators couldn't surrender their already thin margins to retail giants. Now, if a product survives these financial challenges, if it can stand out on a shelf, a final hurdle for companies is growth. How do you sell more serums and creams? Your bathroom shelf tells a story, not just about your skincare concerns, but about one of the industry's most brilliant economic strategies: the art of segmentation and specialization. Look closely and you'll see the pattern. A face cream, an eye cream, a neck cream, each in separate containers, each promising targeted solutions for specific areas of skin. This hyper-segmentation of the human face and body represents one of the skincare industry's most ingenious profit-generating mechanisms. The economic brilliance lies in its simplicity. Why sell one moisturizer when you can sell 4? This strategy transforms a basic human need, moisturized skin, into a complex system requiring multiple products. But the fascinating reality behind this approach reveals more about market economics than skin physiology. While dermatologists acknowledge that the skin around your eyes is indeed thinner and more delicate than other facial areas, many question whether specialized formulations are truly necessary. The secret, rarely discussed outside industry circles, is that many eye creams and face creams share remarkably similar ingredient profiles, with minor variations that often have more marketing value than dermatological significance. What drives this segmentation isn't primarily science, but the economic imperative of growth. Mature markets face a fundamental challenge. Once consumers have a basic routine, how do companies continue to expand? The answer lies not in making better products, but in creating more necessary products, fragmenting skincare into ever more specialized categories. The neck cream phenomenon exemplifies this strategy perfectly. Once virtually non-existent as a category, tech neck concerns and specialized neck formulations suddenly appeared across brands simultaneously, not because of new scientific understanding of neck skin, but because market analysts identified an untapped revenue opportunity. This segmentation creates a fascinating psychological effect as well. Once the concept of specialized treatment areas is established, consumers begin to notice problems in these regions they never perceived before. The power of suggestion transforms normal skin into a landscape of specialized concerns, requiring specialized solutions. The economic impact is substantial. A consumer who might have spent $30 on a single moisturizer now spends $120 on 4 specialized products, often without measurable differences in outcome. The industry has effectively quadrupled revenue, not by solving new problems, but by reframing existing ones. The most remarkable aspect of this strategy is its self-perpetuating nature. Once one brand creates a specialized product category, competitors must follow, or else risk appearing less comprehensive in their skincare solutions. This competitive pressure drives further segmentation as brands seek unique niches, creating specialized products for upper lips, smile lines, or the skin between your fingers. Behind this endless specialization lies a simple economic truth. Creating new needs is far more profitable than satisfying existing ones. So what does this all mean for you, the consumer standing in front of that gleaming skincare aisle? The hidden economics of skincare reveal an industry where packaging often costs more than formula, where retail partnerships filter out innovation rather than elevate it, and where companies must continuously invent new concerns to fuel growth. This isn't to say all skincare products don't work, but understanding these invisible market forces allows you to navigate the industry with clearer eyes. When you recognize that the weight of a jar is carefully engineered to feel premium in your hand, you might question whether that $90 cream is truly superior to its $30 counterpart. When you understand that retail economics favor established giants over innovative newcomers, you might explore direct-to-consumer brands operating outside traditional retail channels. And when you realize that segmentation strategies create specialized needs primarily to multiply purchases, you might discover that your skincare routine could be both simpler and more effective. The most powerful insight might be this: the skincare you don't see often tells a more interesting story than what's prominently displayed. For every product that makes it to that shelf, dozens of others, perhaps with superior formulations, never survive the economic gauntlet required to reach you. The next time you pick up a skincare product, look beyond its promises. Consider the invisible market forces that shaped its journey to your bathroom cabinet. The true luxury might not be in owning specialized products for every inch of your face, but in understanding the fascinating economic theater playing out in every bottle, jar, and tube. In the end, the most beautiful thing about skincare might be having the knowledge to see through the illusion and make choices based not on manufactured needs, but on what truly works for your skin.